Yo, 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 and we are live, baby. We are live, man. Thank God for another opportunity, another chance. Today is August 1st, entering a new month with the same mentality. I mean, we're executing every single day, we're on here every single morning, we're not missing a day. So, look, this is what I got so far. I'm actually in a play right now. We're up about 9 points on this one on NASDAQ. Hasn't behaved like I wanted it to. Very slow action, of course. It's pre-market, but I do want to walk you through it and break down exactly why I got in. So Nasdaq here, we had a key level down here, right? Resistance slash support slash 30-minute demand zone, right? So obviously a level of high interest, right? We then broke past this trend line. So this is when I was looking to get in, but I wanted to get in right after we broke past this opposing zone right here. This is where I saw a lot of volume come in, and we rejected it quite a few times, and then we managed to break past that zone, found that immediate retest 15781. I trimmed partially here just because uh, we're there's a few levels, as you can tell. There's a few levels of interest up here. We have support slash resistance. I actually wanted to trim uh, the majority of my position here, but we fell short of that. So I saw price was struggling here, so I decided to get out prematurely. Just trim. I, I normally trade about 9 contracts, 9 micros on Nasdaq, and I trimmed 3 of them, and now we're approaching 15,800, which I'm gonna trim another 3 right here once we hit it, and that was kind of my reasoning behind that. So I'm gonna trim another 3 here as we approach that key level. Let's get that 15,800. Clearly a level of support slash resistance. We had a lot of volume as we broke past it. It's a psychological level. It's a good target. Okay, it's a really good target. Um, and I would prefer to lock in some profits before the market opens here. So let's just get that 15,800 level. That way I can take another 3 contracts out and then just let a few free runners see how high this thing can go. My I got in right at 15,782, 782. 15,782, that's where I got in, and my stop loss right now is at break even. In fact, I'm gonna move my stop loss here. I didn't get that 15,800 like I wanted to see, but I'm gonna move my stop loss right around 15,786. So now this is a risk-free trade. Locked in some profits. If price does, if it wants to come down any lower, then I would be stopped out at 15,860, which is something that I'm okay with. Again, just a small little trade before the market opens. I thought it was a really nice setup here. Once again, we found that key level, and we saw ES was also struggling to make lower lows here. So once we did find buyers and we broke past this key level here, that's when I chose to get in. We broke past structure, just a whole lot of confluences here, and those are the ones that are higher probability when you have all these confluences lining up. The only thing about this was we do have quite a few obstacles, right? We have a lot of levels of interest, and that's one of the reasons I just chose to trim a portion of my position, because we do have a lot of levels of interest right now on ES. On ES, we're approaching this supply zone here on ES. Let this thing just kind of load up a little bit. All right, so look, we're approaching this 15-minute supply zone here. Definitely a level of interest, and it was the same play here. It was the same play except the opposing zone was right around here, right? But We failed to make lower lows, right? We made this lower low here, but it was almost like a fake out. Found some orders down here. Price then rushed to the upside, broke past this opposing zone. We came down, and right when once we were finding that immediate retest on ES, right around 6:10 Western time, we saw the same thing on Nasdaq. So those are like my best trades when we see the same setup simultaneously happening on both Nasdaq and ES. That for you is a bunch of game. For anyone watching, that's a whole lot of game, because that's something that took me some time to figure out. And now that I figured it out, now that I'm applying that, it really does make a difference. We have 5 minutes till the market opens here. There is an economic event at 7, and that is the ISM and the JOLTS job openings. So we should see a little bit of volatility in the markets. Other than that, we got nothing else to worry about other than just planning your trades, trading your plan. You know how it goes, man. And as of right now, some of the key levels that I'm looking out for here on ES, of course, we have 15-minute supply, we have support here. This was actually the daily lower range of yesterday. So this right here was also, I guess it's a level to consider, right? We weren't able to really break past this daily lower range. And I'm actually curious because I didn't really inspect this. So I wonder if what's down here, right? If there's any levels down here, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and inspect this real quick. Or actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. What matters the most right now is going over NQ. But I think here I covered most of what I wanted to cover. We may get stopped out here. I'm seeing some volume to the downside. My stop loss once again is at 15,786. So we'll be securing some profits. We won't go red, right? It's a risk-free trade, which is nice. But I did want to hit that 15,800 level, that 800 level. We just didn't quite get there. We were shy, 2 points. It just seems like ES here is holding us back. Ooh, I was about to get stopped out. Again, my stop loss is at 15,786. We're so close to that level. Well, I'm seeing some speed here. Ooh, okay. I'm seeing some speed here. If we can, I was just about to get stopped out. Price was shy like 0.75, but I was just about to get stopped out. So once we hit that 15,800 level, I'm gonna take some off the table. I think we could get it this time. We're seeing some really nice momentum. That thing just picked up real quick. Real fucking quick, nigga. All the way 15,800, come on. It is struggling here. It is struggling. I'm gonna move my stop loss just a tad bit here to. Yeah, I don't like that we didn't necessarily break past that. Come on. You're doing such an amazing job. Just get up there. Market's about to open. Um, I'm gonna just move my stop loss a little bit higher, and let's see where this goes from here. So my stop loss is now at 789. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see if the volatility here can get us a little. Actually, I'm gonna give it some room to breathe. Fuck it. Stop loss is out. Alright. 15,800 will just hit. 15,800 just hit. It obviously hit pretty fast, so I didn't get a chance to sell there. But let's see if.
Stop.
Alright, cool. So that 15,800 is key. It's a key level, and now I have this level. Now I have this level that I'm looking at now. This 15,870. 15,780. 15,787. That's the level that I'm looking at now. I would want to see a pullback into that level. If we can get back into this here, let me zoom in real quick. I'm about to sell here. Boom.
Order filled.
All right, nice fucking entry. Amazing entry. A little riskier, of course, but I like the setup here. Boom. Ooh, I like the setup. I like that setup. We broke past this opposing zone after hitting a key level. And now we're, yes, dude, we got a fucking phenomenal entry on this one. I just need to see the same thing on ES here. Need to see it make some lower lows. Come on, don't let us down. Come on now. 15.86. That was dude, we literally tagged that zone. If you're looking at the 1 minute, we literally tagged that fucking zone. I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even just in case this thing just decides to do some goofy shit and turn around. In fact, I'm gonna move it. Okay, we're risking just a little bit. We're risking about 4 points here. Sorry for my a little indecisive, right? Just because price is moving so fast, then you almost have to do your best to keep up, right? But I just don't like that ES is. I don't like that ES is making higher highs here, so I'm gonna sell a few.
Order filled.
I'm gonna sell a few here. I don't like that ES is making higher highs. Stop loss is at break even now. I'm not risking this. ES is just okay. ES is having a hard time making higher highs, but it is making higher highs. It's like peeking its head above these levels here, which I don't like. But my stop loss is at break even, so this is it right here. Stop loss is at break even. We have 6 contracts on the line. I'm just hoping that right now what I'm targeting is the low of the days, and I'll sell another chunk of my position here once we get to this 15,757. I just don't like that ES is making. This is a risk-free trade, so I'm good. Secured a little bit of profits here. It's just not behaving like I wanted to. But you saw, if you're looking at the 1 minute, this thing literally, in fact, I'm gonna take you to the 1 minute real quick. It looks
Stop
we just
filled.
got stopped out. Okay, well, whatever's. Look, so this is what I was looking at here. So we hit this. Oh shit, we're finding a little more. Okay, we hit this support and resistance, right? 15,800, which we knew was a high interest level, right? We hit it right at market open, and then we saw sellers just flush this thing down, right? We broke past this opposing zone. We came into that zone perfectly, tagged it, and we made lower lows. And I was expecting price to make lower lows after that, but we failed to do so. But it wasn't too bad. I mean, the my confluences were there. We actually also broke past a little. We broke past structure here as well, so it was there. I just don't like that ES is making higher highs here, which I don't like. I don't appreciate ES deviating from our plan here. Although we did just hit VWAP on ES. We did just hit VWAP. I'm not mad at that play, honestly. I'm not. We had some nice. That was a pretty nice execution. I love the entry, um, and we reacted fast. As soon as we saw it, we didn't hesitate whatsoever. But I do have a few things to write down here. Keep track of your trades, you guys. Have a checklist of what of your confluences of what you're looking for. So ES is just like fuck these levels. I'm gonna do my own thing, because it just broke past our 15-minute supply zone. It broke past support, and it looks like it wants to break past VWAP as well. That 15,800 level is acting as resistance, as you guys can tell. And I'm gonna get rid of this zone because this is invalid. We broke past it, but that 15,800 level is acting as resistance. And then we just had we're seeing a pretty strong rejection here on ES. I don't think I'm gonna. I'd prefer not to take any trades and just wait until 7 comes around, until that JOLTS report comes out. But if I do see a setup, I'll take it. But as of right now, I'm kind of risk off for right now. I've already taken 2 trades this morning. Both went pretty successful. Didn't squeeze as much as I wanted to, but they both played out. They both went in my direction. That 15,800 level acting as tough resistance. And now we're breaking below here on ES. Looks like we didn't quite make it above VWAP. And now we're seeing sellers stepping in. So right now, clearly we had a strong rejection down here at this 15764, which I'm kind of mad it rejected down here. We didn't really have, there wasn't any reason in my opinion for it to reject, but it did. And now we're kind of just stuck between this range right now. But again, I think we're definitely gonna see some volatility once we have these reports come out. And I'm gonna take a peek at ES real quick and then just kind of go over it once again because I didn't really get to go over it as much as I would have liked to. But as you can tell, ES rejected up there, didn't quite get above VWAP or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I'm noticing this little trend here. So if you guys look at the higher time frames, maybe like the 10-minute would be good. We have this trend line. That's one pivot there. That's a second pivot there. So that actually happens to line up perfectly with this point here, which just adds confluence, right? If we have VWAP on there and we also have a trend line, then it definitely adds confluence. And then NASDAQ is also bouncing off of this 15,800 level. I don't know, maybe I think we may be presented with a short opportunity here, potentially, right? We keep bouncing off of this 15,800 level, and with some of the confluences that we have on here, this is actually something, I'm noticing something similar to what we saw yesterday. So if we can, I'm going to take you guys back to NQ here. If we can break, oh my god, I hate when it does that. Take you guys to present. If we can break below this 15,784, I'd be open to going short, but I have to see ES rejecting off of this VWAP, and of course I have to see a rejection off of this 15,800 here on NASDAQ. So we would have a key level. We have some strong volume to the upside. But if we can reject this level and then just crash hard, breaking past this 15,783, I think that may present us with a good opportunity to go short. And then hopefully we can now test the 15,760 level, what I was originally going for on that first trade that you guys saw. Yo, if you guys can hit the like button, I would highly appreciate it. You know, we're trading here every single day. All right. Let's see if we can. We literally peaked above the highs here. We peaked above that 15,800 level. Like I said, if we can crash hard and break past that 15,784, I'm interested in going short. I need to see. I like the rejection we just saw. I just need to see a break below this 15,784 for me to hop in. And then I also need to see us break. I also need to see us make lower lows here on ES. All right, there we go. 15,784. If we can get it, come on. Let me see it. Let me see it. This is a very similar setup to yesterday's market open. and I'll show you guys after here once we get a chance. Right now I'm just I'm looking for this play here if we can get it. It's definitely a level of interest. As you guys can tell, we came down, saw some pretty strong volume, and now we're breaking above it. Look at that. I'm not too interested in this play, to be quite frank. Not to the upside. I don't want it to the upside. I'm looking for this downplay here. It's still valid, right? This just validated it a little more. This validated it. That's a mouthful. This just validated it a little more, right? We came down, found that little rejection there. Then we saw, okay, look, I think it might play out here. All right, we're going short.
Order filled.
We have to. Boom. This thing just has to play out for me, please. So we got in at 15,785, okay? 15,785. I just need to see some continuation here. I like that ES is starting to make lower lows here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All the way down to 15,760. Come on, please, please. We're seeing some nice volume. I like it. Stop loss is at 15,792. Fuck it. Don't you get up. Don't you go back up there. Nope. Come down. Get your ass back. Get down here. Get your booty down here. Definitely don't want to see this get below 790. 790, that would be a red flag here. Strong rejection here on ES. Fucking A.
Stop fill.
Fuck. Fucking ES isn't cooperating, bruh. Keeps fucking us over. Don't tell me you're gonna end up playing out. Don't freaking tell me you're gonna end up working out. ES had a very strong rejection once we hit, I don't know. Oh, we hit a psychological level at 4,600. Bruh, this is gonna end up playing out. Oh, don't do that to me. Alright, well, I guess I'll just wait now, but fucking A. I felt good about that one. We had a strong opposing zone. We had a rejection at a key level. We had a transition to control with high volume. We had a trend line break. We were going with color, and then we had ES ES was cooperating, and then all of a sudden we get a strong rejection here at 4,600, and it completely wiped us out of the play here. Fuck, man. So this was my zone here. This was my entry down here. This was my stop loss. We came down, we broke past this level. So as soon as we get that immediate retest, I hop in. Or actually, I actually didn't wait for the immediate retest. I just hopped in as we broke past it this time around. But then obviously we pulled back, and then my stop loss was here like around 15,793. I give it some room to breathe, but we got all the way up to 795, so I got stopped out. Well, we have 10 minutes here till what I feel like this thing's gonna end up working out. And we also hit that 1 hour supply zone too. Did you guys notice? We hit VWAP, we hit this 1 hour supply zone. Like there was a lot of confluences here. It just kind of sucks that it didn't work out the way I expected it to. Fuck it, I'm gonna hop back in here if we can break below this 780 level. This little zone right here, that's what I'm looking at right now. That little base, and then we saw some nice volume come in. So if we can break below that with some strong volume here, I'd be interested in going short again. Come on. No, it's not. Buyers are doing a good job of holding it down right now. Those motherfuckers are posted right here at 15,780. They're just posted. That's why I think if we can break below it, but I would have to see a break within the next couple minutes. Like I'm gonna give this shit like 2 more minutes here. It's getting close. I just don't know. There it goes. It broke past it. I don't like ES right now. Fucking ES is just stationary. Alright, I'm gonna hop in now.
Order filled.
Stop loss is like 8 points above, so 788. Fucking ES, bruh. ES is not cooperating.
Stop filled.
ES is giving us such a hard time, dude. You have to consider both of them because I'm noticing ES is not, it's not making lower lows, and it's really fucking me over right now. I'm gonna just wait until fucking guy, bruh. Not until we can break down ES will this actually work. But strong rejections here at 4,600. It's just it's hard to play this, man. It's hard to play this. I like the setup here on Nasdaq. It looks amazing. It's just once again, if one of the markets, if we're seeing a divergence, one of the market is deviating, it makes it a lower probability setup. That's what I've noticed. You wanna look at both. All right. Well, there's 4 minutes here until for this for seven to come around. I'm gonna just wait. No more trades. Although I said I wasn't gonna take any more trades. Not entirely sure what to make of this act. I mean, I think the market's just waiting for this economic report to come out, which is why we're just kind of consolidating now. Um, we have been we have been downtrending, right? All overnight. Over the overnight session was a nice downtrend. So I am a little more biased to the downside, and I really think we could potentially see a break below this 15,760 level. I'm gonna take a prediction here. I think we could potentially see a test of this 1 hour supply zone again. Right now, once this JOLTS report comes out, I think we'll see price go up, and then probably stopped. We'll probably be stopped there, and then we'll shoot back down. Hopefully, that's my prediction. Don't don't quote me on that. I'm just It's just a wild prediction here. I'm not, but again, I'm not really predicting. I'm just reacting to what the market gives me. But that's what I think could potentially happen. Um, so ES is making higher highs. So we're seeing a rejection up here. We're seeing a rejection up here. So I did say a rejection up here. And I think we're going to crash down. We're going to come crashing down here. Oh, wow. So it worked out. I called it. I said strong. I said, I don't know if I mean, I don't want to get too ahead of myself here, but I did say we're gonna come up here. We're gonna see a strong rejection, and then we're gonna come crashing down. So now we just need to crash down. The only issue here is I don't have an entry. I don't know where to get in. Get rid of that level there. All right. I'm not entirely sure what to make of this action here. Kind of tough to read. I feel like price wants to make lower lows here. It feels like it wants to make lower lows here, but I don't have a clear entry. So I would just, if I were to get in, I'd just be blindly shooting here for something. I mean, buyers are doing a great job defending this area, dude. I have to give it to them. Buyers are doing a great job defending this area. ES today has offered a better opportunity. Like when I took that first trade before market open, that one would have worked out so much better than what Nasdaq did to me. I'm gonna have to remain patient here. I mean, as much as I want to trade this, like I don't know exactly where to get in, and I think that's a big problem. really hate this action right now. It's time to stretch a little bit, man, because either way, market's not really offering any opportunities here. What did he say? Market's not really offering any good opportunities here, not in my opinion. I think we're going to have to allow this to develop before I choose to get in again. Man, I've taken 4 trades so far, right? I'm down on the day just because my winners weren't as big as I wanted them to be. And the losses, I did take some. I mean, they're just regular hits, right? They're little paper cuts, but just the winners haven't been. I haven't found continuation with my winners, so that's been the problem. All right, so we just saw a whole lot of sellers step in. I drew 2 trend lines there, and they're both kind of acting as resistance here. Looking at the 10-minute, you can tell. Just point out the pivot highs, and then just draw a trend line from the highest pivot high to the next, and then they end up in this area here. Oh. This ain't it, bruh. This is not it. This is not it for me. This just ain't it. Nope. On ES here, we broke past. I'm gonna take you guys to the 2-minute. Looks a little cleaner. Here on the 2-minute, we broke. Or I'm sorry, what? I don't know. Anyways, here on ES, that's what I was gonna say. Here on ES, we are respecting a trend line. We're respecting this trend line here, and I'm gonna just show you guys real quick. We're respecting this trend line. We keep respecting it. We keep making higher highs. Now I'm looking for a break of structure, because that's usually where my best opportunities come from. A break of structure. But even if we do get that break of structure, I wouldn't know where to get in exactly. So it's very tough to. It's a little tough for me right now. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for here. this, man. We just broke past that trend line, but you guys notice how we kept respecting it. That's why, like I was saying, this play would have been so much better on ES rather than taking it on NASDAQ. That long play that it was my first play of the day. I went long on NASDAQ, and one of the reasons I went long was because ES was doing the same thing. It offered the same opportunity. So, you know, I've been trading NASDAQ a lot more than I do ES. Like, I practically abandoned ES. Of course, I still watch it, but I don't trade it anymore. I don't. I could trade it, but I've just noticed ES has just been incredibly slow recently. As of recently, it's tough to, you know, really even get 10 points. I mean, I would have got 10 points on this play here, but it's been very difficult. Like, you're practically shooting for the stars when you go for 10 points. All right, so we're seeing this here. And I want to get in. Trust me, I want to trade this. I want to get some moves, but I just don't know where to get in. I'm looking for that entry here. Hopefully we can spot it soon, but as of right now, I don't see much. Even though the prediction is playing out, you know, we came up to these higher levels. Oh, and let me go back to NASDAQ. Came up to these higher levels, and then we're now crashing, right? It worked out like I predicted it. Although it was just, oh, there it goes. Nice. You see, I'm trying to look for an entry here, like knowing that we were gonna reject up here. Like, I was trying to look for an entry, I just couldn't quite find one. And that was a really nice move there. I just couldn't find the entry. Oh my god, this pisses me off, bruh. Well, we got our now it's time to look here. Let's smack a Fibonacci retracement on here. We're still kind of far from that. Seeing a lot of volume come in right now. Whole lot of volume just came in. We are in this 30-minute demand zone, right? The one that I have plotted. It runs all the way down to about 15,715. That was tough, honestly. This has been tough to read. Just very choppy. There it goes. I can't get in on this, bro. As much as I want to, this isn't my play here. Ah, man. I really don't know what to make out of this. We have to hit a key. We're super. I will say we are really overextended here, so we're gonna have to hit some kind of key level, and I think we'll probably slingshot back. So I'm gonna look for that level here to see what we could. But we're still within that 30-minute demand zone. This is another area here. This 15,695. I'm actually curious to see if that lines up with the Fibonacci retracement. It does line up with the Fibonacci retracement. So we just hit this 50% retracement here. All right, we're seeing a lot of volume. We're hitting the lows here of, I might take a stab at this, to be honest, go long here. Just because we're hitting quite a few confluences. We just hit the Fibonacci retracement. We're testing the lows here of the day. might go long here. Fuck it, let's go long.
Order filled.
Just went long. We're kind of overextended here. We're hitting the lows here on ES. We hit this Fibonacci retracement. We're within this 30-minute demand, so we have quite a few confluences. So I'm speculating that we're gonna slingshot back. Potentially, I'm looking at 15.772 as my first target. Yeah, 15.772 as my first target, but once again, we have a lot of confluences here. 50% retracement, this 30-minute demand. We just tested the lows. Okay, so I'm gonna put my stop loss at break even here, because I usually don't trade like this, but I like all the confluences that we have right now. So stop loss is at break even. So this is now a risk-free trade. And then we also broke past structure here. We're about to break past structure, and once again I'm targeting I'm targeting 15.772. I've seen this play before. Actually, 15.770 is my first target. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? You're going the wrong way. Go up. Where are you going? We had a really nice grind to the top. Let's see if... I wouldn't want to see ES make lower lows here, because that would totally invalidate my trade. But ES hasn't really retraced back up like I like to see it. ES just keeps holding us back. ES just keeps holding us back here. Come on. NASDAQ wants to move, but then ES brings it down. I'm targeting that 15.770 is going to be where I take some off the table here. I'll probably just do a third of my position first. I moved my stop loss to 15.753, right below that rejection we just saw. I'm telling you, ES is not cooperating today. We're back above this this support level here, right? We're back above that, which I like. All right, let's test 15.770. Come on. 15.770. I have my finger on the trigger here. I just want to get 15.770. That way I could take a third of my position out. Again, ES is not moving. ES is in the same spot, which I know it wants to go up. I know it wants to go up. It's just having a hard time here. And I'm going to run through those confluences again. We had that 50% retracement. We saw a really strong rejection. We're within a 30-minute demand zone. And then we also tested the lows here. We tested the lows, the low of the day here on ES. So that gave me, the confidence to get in here. All right. We are selling.
Order filled.
Boom. Moving my stop loss at 15,765. If we can test the highs, that would be amazing, bruh. We just tested 15,775. That's where I think we may get stopped. I might get stopped out here. I'm okay with that. Woo, baby. ES is being a leva right now. It does not want to go up. So I took a third of my position out. We've moved our stop loss now. I mean, at this point, we can target 15.78, 15.7. I mean, we're at a. The thing is, we are at a. I may take another third of my position here, another chunk. If we can't break past this 15, all right, boom. Moving my stop loss here. In fact, I'm gonna take a chunk of my position here.
Order filled.
So I now have a third of my position in this play. It's been a 35-point play so far. And I mean, I think we could potentially test the highs, so that's what I'm going to shoot for. Fuck it, let's go for it. Or even VWAP would be a nice target, right? We have VWAP at 15.792. So my stop loss right now is at 15.765. If we can, I'm going to just leave it there. If we get below that, I'm okay with getting stopped out. But as of right now, my eye is on this VWAP. This 15.792. I just need to see ES cooperate, bro. Come on. Like, it's really not cooperating. My eyes on this VWAP here. If we can, ooh, yes. Yes. I'm moving my stop loss. 15.776. It's got some good momentum here, so I'm hoping we can continue this momentum here. It's got some really good momentum. I know it wants boom. Moving my stop loss. We just got 50 points here. What is that, 200 ticks? I'm going to keep moving my stop loss. I'm at Let's go. Let's go. Let's test the highs. Let's go for the highs here. My stop loss is at 15,792. Right where that VWAP is. I'm okay getting stopped out here, honestly. Bruh, this thing's gonna... Let's go to the highs. Let's go to the highs. Okay. Shit. I go where you go. Let's go. I go as far as you go. So we got in at 15,744. And once again, tested the lows on ES. All right. We're going for the highs. All right, I'm out of this position.
Stop.
Oh! Yup. Let's go. Phenomenal play. About fucking time. So once again, we had VWAP. I mean, VWAP. This guy. We had this 50% retracement, right, which I drew. I'm going to show you guys exactly. If there's anyone here, did anyone just see that? Oh, no one saw that, man. It's all good. Okay, look, so this is how I drew this Fibonacci from this low here, all the way up to here, to the high, right? So we came down, we tagged that 50% retracement, right? Now, one of the reasons I drew this Fibonacci was because we were very overextended. I'm gonna give, damn, it's a shame that no one's watching, bro. I'm gonna give so much game right now. So we were really overextended, right? We saw a very strong move to the downside, and we saw our EMAs were completely overextended, right? So this was one of the reasons why I was like, okay, let me try drawing a Fibonacci. Now, keep in mind, we're within a 30-minute demand, right? So that already gives us another confluence. So we have a Fib play, we're overextended, and we're in a 30-minute demand. And let me show you where that 30-minute demand came from, right here. Right, it came in here, right? That shaded box, that's our 30-minute demand. And I actually want to go to I actually want to see it on the 2-minute. Okay, nice. So we came as low as 15,728. So that is about somewhere in this ballpark here, right? But again, this is where we saw that increase in volume. Saw that increase in volume right there. Yeah, so it, again, quite a few confluences here. And then on top of that, if that wasn't enough for you, we also tested the lows on ES. Oh, I hate that it does that, bro. We also tested the lows here on ES, right? So that gave me all the confidence in the world to go long. Boom. And now we're testing the highs here. We got out at 15,800 for a 50-point play, 200 ticks. $734 level, 734. Got you, okay. There it goes. Yeah, so that was my reasoning behind it. Just a whole lot of confluences, right? Which made it a high probability setup. And yeah, cool. So we're now testing the highs here. I'm not interested in getting in. I don't have a play here. And then also, this is something that I talked about yesterday is you really want to pay attention to what the market does after it opens, like the first couple minutes, like the first 30 minutes, right? You want to pay attention to what it does, and we can all agree that we were just kind of like in this range, right? We're just kind of choppy, going back and forth here. There's no clear direction, so this lets us know like, hey, we're gonna see a choppy day. So when we saw this move, this very strong move to the downside, you can expect an opposing move to the other side. So that also understanding context and is also an important part there. But just a really good play, really solid play here. I'm gonna take a little restroom break here, and then I will be right back. Let me just let these peeps know. All right, restroom break. I'll be right back. You know what? I'm gonna just end the fucking session. Fuck this. There's no one on here.